Welcome everyone to our Wednesday night meditation. Our meditation practice tonight is going to focus on helping us align our thoughts and that conscious everyday mode of thinking more with the mind of our soul. So start to just relax. You can close your eyes if you haven't already. Start to bring your awareness towards yourself. And just start to feel into the sensations of relaxing. Notice your breath as you begin to relax, and let your breath flow in a nice, peaceful way. So you're not trying too hard to do anything. You're just starting to bring more focus into your body and into your mind. Now, if you're new to a practice of meditating as a group, your main goal is just to stay as present as possible. You might notice times where your mind is kind of fading in and back out, and that's normal. Whenever your mind begins to drift, your goal in meditation is to simply catch it and to just guide it back into the sounds, into your breath, and into your body relaxing. Now, one of the reasons that it's good to align our conscious mind with the mind of our soul is because we start to increase the frequency of our thoughts. We start to reach up for more unlimited ways of thinking. We start to let go of old patterns, and we become more open and even more inspired by thoughts. So set a little intention, if you like, to just let this be a time of healing and alignment so that you receive the benefits of this time easily without trying too hard. Because in meditation, we're really moving out of those active states. We're turning the inner dials for being open, aware, and receptive on, while at the same time, we're turning off all the inner dials that lead us into those active states. So it's good as you relax to try not to judge your level of focus or relaxation. Every meditation practice will be different from the last one. So let go of that sometimes inner pressure we put on ourselves if we're not as relaxed as we think we should be, or as focused as you'd like to be. What you're going to notice is that really with very little effort at all, you start to let go of your day. You let go of the stress. You let go of the tension. And in our meditation tonight, we're going to focus on letting go of those very limiting thought patterns. So if you think about the mind of your soul, it's unlimited. It's all-knowing. It's wise. Its goal is to inspire you and to guide you onto your highest path. Your conscious thinking ego mind is more comfortable in old patterns. It likes to be in the comfort zone. even when our comfort zone isn't comfortable. So our conscious mind is the part of us that often resists change or tells us we can't, and so it limits us. But our meditation tonight is going to help us create a more harmonious and cooperative relationship between our conscious thinking mind and the mind of our soul. So when you're ready and in a way that's comfortable for you, begin to take some deeper breaths in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. You can also exhale from your nose if you like, but by breathing out through your mouth, you can often deepen your level of relaxation. And you start to clear out that layer of CO2 that often gets stuck when we breathe shallowly. So even if you just do a couple of repetitions where you're inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth, see if you can notice a deeper quality of relaxation in your body or more calm in your mind. As you breathe out, begin to send out the surface tensions. Breathe out some of the stress that you may have brought in with you, or some of the energies you may have picked up from others. And remind yourself that this is a healing time. A time where you're safe and where the whole space is supported. Remind yourself that this is a time when all the things from the outside world you simply don't need right now. Because here in this moment, you have everything you need within you. Now start to notice the rhythm that your breath is choosing. And let this breath be effortless. Notice how the breath comes in and flows back out again. And notice how your body's responding to those deeper and more focused breaths. Maybe you can start to notice the parts of you that are relaxing more comfortably. Notice the parts of you that might still feel a little stuck or maybe a little tight. And on your next few exhales, breathe out some of that blockage. Breathe it right out of those areas that tend to hold, the areas that tend to clench. And as you inhale, imagine that you're breathing peace and relaxation into those areas that hold and clench. And as you breathe out, just feel them relaxing deeper now. Notice any persistent thoughts in your mind. And ask your mind to let go of all the usual things that it likes to distract you with. the alerts, the to-dos, the little worries. And let your mind begin to feel free from needing to do anything right now other than just let go. Now, when you're ready, start to guide your awareness down into your feet and ask your feet to relax more fully than they are right now. You can even imagine breathing relaxation and peace right into your feet. And as you breathe out, let go of any lingering tension there. Make a conscious effort now to relax your feet more fully. And as you have a feeling or sense that your feet are just filling up with relaxation and peace, imagine what that energy would look like. Would it be like a soothing, peaceful light? Would it be a slow-moving, dense liquid? Or maybe a subtle, fine mist that just enters in through the bottoms of your feet and expands. See if you can imagine that relaxing energy of peace as some kind of a consistency. And with your intention and your awareness, begin to draw that relaxing peace up into your ankles and into your lower legs. As you breathe out, let the muscles in your calves and your ankles just melt and dissolve. Let your breath be easy and comfortable, and invite that feeling of peace and relaxation right up into your knees and all the way up into your thighs. As you exhale, breathe out the residue of stress, of tightness. And as you inhale, imagine a fluid, floaty feeling moving all the way up through your legs, through your thighs, and beginning to gently move into your hips. Invite it into your hips with your awareness, with your breath by breathing it in. And as you exhale, breathe out anything stuck or tight from your hips. Breathing relaxation and peace all through your hips. Breathing out and releasing all the stuckness, the blockages, those things that sometimes prevent us from moving forward. And with your intention and your awareness, invite that peace and relaxation across your lower back. And imagine all of the muscles there letting go of any discomfort, any stored tension, or any times from the past when you didn't feel supported. Breathe it out and let it go. And imagine that you're filling those muscles with that energy of peace, relaxation. You might even feel little pulsations as your body lets go of stress or tension or density. You might notice little jerks as your body releases. Notice that these feelings of peace and relaxation are feelings that you're creating on your own, simply with your focus, with your breath, with your intent. You're shifting and realigning all of your energies. So just appreciate this time you have to bring all of these parts of you into this greater level of alignment, increasing your vibration. And then with your intent and your awareness, imagine or feel that relaxing peace moving into your abdomen and just starting to spread through your digestive system. And all of your internal organs, your stomach, your intestines. What would it feel like to have all of those muscles and cells just filling up with pure peace and pure relaxation? As you breathe out, feel all the inner knots untying. Breathe out all the anxiety and worry. And in doing so, you're strengthening that coherence between your brain and your gut. And notice what peace and relaxation feels like as it moves through your stomach. You might sense a little gentle flutter or total stillness just expanding there. You might even sense that more and more of your body is becoming weightless, as if that floating sensation is increasing as you relax more. And that floating sensation that you might begin to notice is your vibration increasing and you coming into a greater alignment with your soul, with your infinite intelligence. Feel or sense or simply acknowledge that happening. And with your intent and your awareness, invite that deeper relaxation and peace into your chest, into your heart, and into your upper back. As you breathe into this space, Imagine your heart and your lungs, your chest, and all of the muscles of your upper back just filling up with pure peace and relaxation. As you breathe out and exhale, imagine old hurts, resentment, and blame being breathed out of your heart. As you inhale, feel the relaxation and peace just starting to move through the muscles of your upper back, feeling the support under you and encouraging all of those muscles to let go. So you're feeling even more supported, even more relaxed. Because when we bring that feeling of relaxation and peace more fully into the chest, and especially into the heart, it increases our whole frequency, lifting us up into an even higher level. And again, you might notice that as that increased floaty feeling, a feeling of being lighter, more weightless, and with your intention and your awareness now, free your shoulders from all the pressures, from all the struggles, and from all the comparisons that make you feel not enough. As you breathe out, let all those pressures, that negative judgmental voice, storing all of that stuff on the shoulders, breathe it out and feel the muscles in your neck releasing. As you breathe in, feel your throat and your neck feeling soothed and at ease. Sending that peace and relaxation more fully across your shoulders. And on your next few cycles of breath, send peace and relaxation from the top of your shoulders down through the tips of your fingers. And spend a moment or two here, seeing how much more relaxed your arms and your hands and even your fingers can become. When our fingers begin to relax, we often notice a very pleasant, subtle tingle right at the fingertips. Or you might notice it happening in your palms. You might feel little pulses flowing up and down your arms. Notice how it feels to fill your arms with relaxation and peace, so that it's coming out of the tips of your fingers. Good, and now we're going to move into into the muscles of our face and experience an even deeper level of relaxation in the body. All of the muscles in our face send signals into the cells that help us relax based on certain ways that it activates our nervous system. But because you've already activated your rest and digest system, you can safely just notice that same quality of rest and relaxation starting to move up into your jaw. Invite it in, that peace and relaxation, so that it's flowing into your jaw, your cheeks, into your temples, and bathing your eyes. As you exhale, breathe out any last residue of stress, frustration, or worry. And on your next few breath cycles, intentionally breathe relaxation and peace into the space between your eyes. And as you exhale from the space between your eyes, imagine that you're beginning to breathe out some of the limiting patterns of thought. With your inner voice, invite all of those limiting patterns of thought to the surface so that you can release them, so that you can free your mind and free that space. And as you think for a moment about some of the thoughts that limit you or cause you to worry or react in a negative way, imagine that you're gathering all of those thoughts up from your mind with your intent to free yourself from them. And on your next few cycles of breath, inhale into all the corners and crevices of your mind. And as you exhale, free your mind of the limitations. Imagine your mind becoming calmer, more peaceful and relaxed. And you can invite that feeling of peace and relaxation to just fill your head so that every part of your body is just brimming and filling right up with pure relaxation and peace. And then with your inner eyes, with your imagination, or just simply pretend that a loving light is beginning to form right above your head. And imagine that this is the loving light of your own soul, of your own divine intelligence, that you're waking up as you imagine it. As you imagine just looking right up through all the muscles, through your scalp, just see that light beginning to turn on. And with your intent and your awareness, feel the light of your soul turning on. So that your mind is growing clearer and more focused. So that you're now becoming more aware of your thoughts. And imagine that that light of your soul, your own divine intelligence, is now shining down into your mind and beginning to illuminate your mind. And this light of your soul that's now shining down into your mind is beginning to raise the frequency of your thoughts. Your soul light is just pouring down into all of that freed up space, flowing into the corners, into the crevices, like a new light coming on inside your mind. Imagine or sense this happening. You might even imagine that your mental energy body is like a grid of lattice work that's now being lit up. Or you might see that your soul's light is making your mental energy body more beautiful, brighter, more unlimited. And as your soul light increases in your mind, it's clearing out all the spaces that have been congested and programmed into patterns that don't serve you. Inwardly ask your soul's light to free you from all of those mental patterns, all of those things you're ready to let go of. And you might even sense here that your mind is lifting higher and higher. Or feel yourself becoming even more mentally clear and emotionally calm. And as you begin to fill more and more with your soul's light, feel the energy of your soul. And notice that your soul light has no boundaries. Your soul light can expand. It can illuminate your mind. It can guide you along your highest path. Your soul light can fill you with inspiration, with creativity, and with perfect alignment. And imagine now that your cells, your muscles, your blood, and even your skin is beginning to glow brighter and brighter as it fills with your soul's light. Divine consciousness that you're inviting in at a physical level, at a mental level, at an emotional level. Just feel it, sense it, or simply pretend that you're being filled with it. And begin now to focus your awareness in your heart. And imagine your soul's light is just pouring down into your heart, connecting you more with its love, with its appreciation for all that you are and what you've come here to do. One of the qualities of your soul is unconditional love, absolute compassion. Invite those qualities into your heart and notice your frequency lifting up even higher. Here you might even feel yourself taking on a finer, higher intelligence, as if all of your cells were lighting up in a new way. As you lift up into this more expanded state, your ability to see and know the truth and to see and know the bigger picture, your purpose, your path, all becomes available to you. Let your soul guide you higher and higher upwards to an even clearer vantage point. And from this higher vantage point, illuminated and divinely guided by your soul, imagine if there were no limits in your life. Imagine being able to create anything that you desired. And in this higher soul connection, ask your soul light to stimulate your third eye chakra and further expand your ability to know truth and to know divine guidance. And notice anything you feel taking place in your third eye as your soul's light aligns this energy center, expanding it and increasing your intuition. And now ask your soul light to stimulate your throat chakra so that more and more words are in alignment with your soul. And imagine all of your words taking on a higher, more positive frequency, reminding you of how powerful you are. And invite your soul light now to stimulate your heart so that you trust your ability to create. And with your soul light stimulating your heart, ask it to lift out any lingering feelings of unworthiness. And imagine your heart just filling up with a belief that you deserve all of these wonderful creations. And then ask your soul light to stimulate your solar plexus about an inch above your navel, aligning this energy center so that more of your actions are in harmony with your soul. And then ask your soul light to stimulate your sacral creative energy center right in between your hips. Imagine that part of your body just filling up with pure creative energy and dissolving the energies from the past that would sometimes or often hold you back. Feel those limitations being released. And then invite your soul light to stimulate your root chakra right at the base of your spine so that you can feel an even greater level of spiritual support, of earthly support, so that you can feel secure, allowing all of your needs to be easily met, and freeing yourself from any lingering fear or lack. And with all of your energy centers activated, aligned, take a moment to give thanks that your soul and its light and energy was here for you, available to you. Know that anytime you consciously relax your mind and body and invite in a connection with your soul, it begins to take place. And the more you feel that connection through consistency, through practice, the more joyous, the more unlimited, and the more love-filled your life becomes. So just take a moment to appreciate that you have an aspect of yourself that's so unlimited and magnificent. And give thanks for the positive effect that it's had on you while you've been here relaxing tonight. Take a moment to appreciate your mind and some of the changes that you've initiated here. Appreciate your body and appreciate this greater level of health and well-being that you've brought in. And by appreciating all of these aspects of ourselves, we create a greater alignment and coherence. So like a beautifully tuned instrument, you've created these changes throughout your whole energy field. And you can prepare to bring these changes back as a part of you now. So they're active, so that you can notice them throughout your week. And whenever you're ready, begin to take some of those deeper breaths again. Breathing all the way down into the body and letting the breath begin to draw more of your awareness from that expanded infinite space back down with those deeper breaths, so that your awareness is coming back down with those deeper breaths all the way back down into your chest, into your back, into your face, your shoulders, down through your arms and the middle of your body, down through your hips and your lower back, and all the way down into your feet. And when you get down to your feet, with your intention or your imagination, imagine those grounding roots just growing out of your feet so that you can begin to anchor your physical self back in the room, back in the here and now, and back into your physical waking life. When you grow your roots just by imagining that it's happening, feel yourself coming back into the space that you're resting in. Let your breath and your intention wake you fully back up, bringing that movement, that feeling of being refreshed, rejuvenated, aligned, and reconnected on every level. Breathe in and breathe out, and let all the benefits anchor in as a part of you. And whenever you feel all of your energy fully returned, feel free to begin making your way out of the practice. So thank you guys all for sharing your presence and your energy, which is really the power of these group meditations. And wishing you all a very